What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Break Time with Bree. And I'm your host, Miss Brianna, Miss Butterfly Bree, Miss Breezy. Okay, and we here. And today I want to speak on a topic that has the spirit really placed on my spirit today. Really, spirit really places on my heart. Not even just today, but for the past few weeks, and just through sheer practicing and really, putting into play the things that I've been instructed to do and putting into play the things that I have, that have been put in my heart to do, I want to make this video about ways to keep your vibrations high in the workplace, ways to uplift yourself and uplift your vibrations in the workplace. Because let's be honest, when it comes to capitalism, and this whole capitalism gig, it was really very much designed to suck and drain out all of the energy from our bodies. And, I was out of the workforce for about a year before I hopped back in. And I'm really glad that it worked out that way, and it went that way because that amount of time really gave me the time to really dive deeper into my spiritual practices, dive deeper into my methods of spiritual cleansing and really spiritual maintenance. You know what I'm saying? So throughout that time, I have been able to cultivate different ways to keep my vibrations high while in the workplace, because like I said, it has been designed to drain us. But in this age of Aquarius, we are not allowing being in a workplace and working a 9 to 5 to suck out all of the life and all of the life force energy that we have inside of our vessels. So without further ado, I've been sitting out here and I wrote down all these different little ways. So let's go ahead and get into it. Grab your notebook, grab your pencil, grab your journal, grab your phone, grab your notes, grab whatever you need to grab because it's juicy. Okay, so way number one, have a pre and post work ritual or routine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to 9 to 5s or when it comes to clocking in somewhere, you know what I'm saying, clocking in for somebody else, you gotta have something to look forward to. You gotta have something to look forward to when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, I'm not gonna say I haven't done this, but I noticed that sometimes it could be a little bit harder to really get in that mindset of going to work when you really just when you just hop out the bed and go. You know what I'm saying? When you just hop out the bed and go, when you hop out the bed and you coming straight out the astral realm and going right to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those of us that gotta get up mad early, like, child, I be having to get up mad early, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know for some people they wish they can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, but I be getting up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. Your girl is not an early bird, okay? Your girl is not a morning person. So, there are certain things that I gotta do to adjust my energy before I go and I clock into the workplace. Okay, so having a pre-work ritual, whatever that looks like for you, this literally just consists of things that uplift you before you go into work, to uplift your vibrations. Life force activation is at the top of my list when it comes to this subject, right? And what does that look like? Moving your body, activating the energy and the life in your body. And this can look like dancing in the morning. This can look like stretching. This can look like literally just bouncing up and down. Literally bouncing up and down, bouncing your shoulders up and down. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing your whole body up and down. You might have noticed in movies, I want to say it's not Hairspray, it's High School Musical. I want to say High School Musical is a part where they be like they be doing all that. No, is that Hannah Montana? Y'all know. Comment if you know, because it's not coming to me right now, but it's one of the two, or it might be both. Okay, Okay, but yeah, activate that life force energy in the morning. Get it circulating, get it moving, get it going, you know what I'm saying? Before you enter that workspace. So that when it is activated, when it comes time to start saying your affirmations, because I'm about to get into that too, saying your affirmations in the morning, the power of the magic of your throat portal is even more potent because you have now activated your life force energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, have your little morning playlist. If you don't have a morning playlist, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link in my bio for one of my favorite playlists that I created. It's called Subconscious Reprogramming, and it is filled with high vibrational songs that really just get you in the groove in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the description box. Okay, so you can go ahead and scroll down, get into that, add it, save it, do what you will. Okay, and check out my other playlists on my Spotify, because music is my first love, music is my love, and music is really one of the top things that really gets me through. Okay, and now that we're on it, since we on the topic, this was at the bottom, but since we're on the topic, music, if you have the opportunity to play music throughout the day, slap in your AirPod, slap in one AirPod if you got to, pull up your favorite playlist, pull up some of your favorite songs, cue some of your favorite songs, and play those songs. Because music is literally medicine. And I'm not saying they gotta be super high vibrational songs like, you know what I'm saying, like spiritual type songs. It can be Rico Nasty. It could be Rico Nasty. It could be like, you know what I'm saying, some thug shit. Like, it can be something that really just gets you in your bag. Whatever mood that you need to get into to get you through your shift, play that. Okay? I don't want my phone to overheat, so I'm gonna try not to make this too long. But yeah, spend time outside before work. Spend time outside before work and commune with your spiritual team. As you can see, I am outside right now, and believe it or not, I just got off of work. So I'm outside right now. I'm soaking up the sun. As you can hear, the birds just now started chirping in the background. You know what I'm saying? I'm around nature. In front of me are a bunch of trees. You know what I'm saying? Grass, plants, flowers. Okay, so spend time in nature because nature aligns us. Nature aligns us. Nature aligns our spirits. Nature aligns our mental. Okay, nature is medicine. So spend time in nature before and after work. Let's see what else we got here. Meditate for 5 minutes. Like I just said, I know that there are a lot of you that have to get up super early in the morning to go to work, whether you got to go super early or not. I know a lot of times, we can be more in that sluggish mood. We can be moving a little slow, and, we might just end up rushing before work. So if you can, just take 5 minutes. Even if you got to do it when you first wake up, take 5 minutes. That's 5 little sets of 60 seconds to just sit, close your eyes, you know what I'm saying, and just go within and just sit and just be and exist and coexist with spirit. It makes a difference. It makes a difference, and it's also very grounding. So whether it's that, whether it is, you know what I'm saying, meditation through yoga, going on a little walking meditation before work, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it takes to ground your energy in that way. Okay, on to the next. Set the tone by declaring, being declarative. Set the tone by declaring the type of day that you will have. Set the tone by declaring and speaking, literally speaking over yourself and speaking the type of day that you will have. This plays a little bit into affirmations, but this action in itself is very, very powerful. And you will notice, literally speaking out, I'm going to have a good day today. Or I'm already having a good day today. I'm having a good day because I got a full night's rest. I'm having a good day because I'm able to do my morning routine before I go to work. I'm having a good day because I had time to meditate. I'm having a good day because I know that this job and Working this job right now is really helping me to reach certain goals in my life. Whether that is saving up for a passport, travel, saving up for a new car, saving up for a new place, whatever that is, whatever that looks like, focusing your energy on that. And that's also a part of the list. A lot of the things I'm saying, I already kind of wrote down, so I'm really just bouncing around. Okay? But like I said, doing my best to get through. How many minutes? We 10 minutes in. If you still watching, you a OG. You a real one. Okay, so yeah, really declare that shit. Declare the day that you will have. Declare the day that you want to see. And when in doing this, you might notice that there might be little points where there are certain things that seem like they just try to lower your vibration and lower your energy. Literally, brush it off and call your energy back to you, cleansed and restored. Heavy emphasis on cleansed and restored, because sometimes we can call our energy back to us and it can be a little dingy. We don't want dingy energy, okay? Cleansed and restored. All right. So yeah, I think I kind of just said this. Get a full night's rest. Get a full night's rest. Don't, if you know you gotta get up mad early, don't stay up too late, baby. Especially if you're working a job that requires any type of physical labor. Get your rest, baby. Get your rest. Okay. Eat foods in the morning and throughout the day that are full of life. Eat life foods. What do I mean when I say life foods? Foods that are alive. Foods that literally grow from the earth. If it does not grow from the earth, I'm not telling you not to eat it, but I am saying that's not what I'm talking about. This can be apples, this can be grapes, watermelon, naturally hydrating foods, berries, you know what I'm saying? Smoothies, things of that nature. Put life into your body so that this vessel can carry you throughout the day. Okay? Yeah, say affirmations, and think affirmations throughout the day, all day long. If your mind is idle, and a lot of times when we're at work, we're really going to an autopilot mode. And because we go into this autopilot mode, our minds can, be a little bit idle. So instead of allowing your mind to be idle, fill it up with positive thoughts, positive affirmations of gratitude for the things that you are calling into your life and for the things that you are bringing into your life. Fill that noggin on up, baby. Okay? I feel like every time it's time for the next one, they be like, ooh, okay. All right. Wear gloves to protect your hand portals. Okay, these are portals. Okay? This right here, portal. And when you are touching, a lot of y'all who, if you work in retail or you just touching money, period, sometimes people's energy and negative attachments can be on that money. You know what I'm saying? And if you work in retail or if you work with money and you have to touch it, you might notice sometimes, especially if you're energetically sensitive or an empath, you might notice sometimes when you get money and when you touch it, you might feel a little nasty after. You might feel just a little, like you just might feel a little off after. You know what I'm saying? It's because when you're touching it, and you're touching it, and you're, in a way, you're receiving energy through these portals of your hands. And that's when I get into, if you don't have the gloves, get you a little hand sanitizer. Look, I'm putting y'all on game. I hope y'all got y'all notepads. Get you a little hand sanitizer, one that you can, keep in your pocket or put around your belt loop on your pants. Get you a little hand sanitizer. Take a little bit of Florida water and put a little bit of Florida water in that hand sanitizer. And if you have it, put a high vibrational cleansing crystal, a crystal that might repel negative energy. Put that inside of the little hand sanitizer. Okay? I'm telling y'all, it works. Only if you believe. Okay? Only if you believe. Alright? So yeah, and if you don't, and If you don't have Florida water, any other cleansing cologne works. I'm just saying Florida water because Florida water is what I personally use, okay? So if you have any other cleansing cologne, you can go to the dollar store. You can go to any of these little stores and get you a little small little container, a little small little bottle, and just put it in there, because ain't nobody about to carry around no big ass, cologne bottle. All right, so it's efficient. We doing efficiency over here at this page. Okay, real Capricorn, rising Virgo. Okay, we efficient with it. So, this list and everything that I wrote down is from pure efficiency. It's something that can work for you and work in the workplace, because everybody can't just bring in a big ass piece of sage and light the sage and cleanse themselves while they at work. Okay, so we gotta work with what we got when we got it. For all of my hoodoos out there, this just came to my mind right now. I didn't even write it down, but for all of my hoodoos out there, say you a good Bible verse. Say you a good Bible verse that keep you uplifted, that get your energy uplifted. You know what I'm saying? That's for all my hoodoos out there, because I don't have any coming to my mind right now at this moment. The one that I do have coming to my mind is one of my favorite ones, and that is for I know the plans I have for you. Okay, Jeremiah something. One of y'all, somebody commented. Okay, I know the plans I have for you. So whenever you get discouraged when you at work, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when we are just being completely vulnerable, sometimes when we are at work and we are in these settings, we can feel discouraged. We can feel like, wow, like this is what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm doing with my time. This is what I'm doing with my energy. You know what I'm saying? And it can pivot us and put us in a place of discouragement. But I am not here to influence that today. I'm not here to speak discouragement today. I'm here to encourage. I am here to provide you with tools that I use to get myself through each and every shift, each and every time that I gotta clock in from the time that I clock out. Okay? So yeah, stretch and sing aloud throughout the day, okay? Just like I said, moving your body activates your life force energy, so does stretching. Stretching gets that energy flowing through your body. That's why yoga is such a huge spiritual practice in the spiritual community, okay? Not even just the spiritual community, just in the wellness community overall. People who know about wellness, they know a thing or two about yoga and stretching and things like that. So, it's for a reason. It's all for a reason. We getting on through it, y'all. We getting on through it. If you still here, shout out to you. Once again, you's a real one. Okay? So yeah, hopefully I haven't been talking too fast. Because like I said, I am being very, very intentional about not making this video too long, but I'm not really worried about it, because this video is filled with so much goodies and good information and knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and truck it on through. Let me sip a little bit of my water. Hold on. We're gonna truck on through. Okay, during your breaks. All right, during your breaks, sit, get you some frequencies or not, but during your breaks, meditate on your desires, okay? Because if you forget why you're even at work, if you're more focused on, I'm here so I can live, I'm here so that I can afford to live, that ain't gonna help you, okay? So you gotta have some type of other goal in mind, okay? Even if it's something as small as being able to fill up your wardrobe, being able to, do some editing on your wardrobe, once a month, or, being able to get a new pair of shoes, even if it's something small. I'm telling you, having something to look forward to makes one heck of a difference when you are in the workforce and when you are in the workplace. Okay, so meditate and have gratitude. Literally, just have a little gratitude session for that thing that you are manifesting. Okay? Stay hydrated. Literally, this is funny. I love the synchronicities. Stay hydrated. Drink your water. Speak over your water. Pray over your water. But you don't even got to do all that. Just stay hydrated, okay? Because water is spirit. That's why things like baptism in rivers and baptism in churches and things like that exist. That's why when you go and you watch certain shows and you see people get dunked into a water tank so that they can travel to these other realms, because water is such a spiritual agent, okay? So drink plenty of it throughout the day. What else we got? Cover your head. That's a small one. Cover your head because your head contains your thoughts, okay? And when your head is you know, out and exposed, sometimes, there can be negative effects just due to energy vampires and people who come in to your place of work that might not have the best energy. So it's not mandatory, it's not a must, but it damn sure helps. Okay, so cover that head on up. What else we got here? Wash your hands with cold water. So if you don't have Florida water and you don't have any type of other cleansing cologne, you can literally in between little times, little breaks in your shifts, go wash your hands with some cold water, because cold water gonna do it every time. Okay, very cleansing. The next one, refrain from work gossip. Don't get into the work gossip. Don't get into the work gossip, because gossip is low vibrational. Okay, and even if it looks harmless and it looks like nothing, it can in turn, make somewhat of a negative effect on your mind, body, and spirit. So that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say too much on that, but just refrain from word gossip if you can, which you can, because I know you can. All right. And also, refrain from complaining or engaging with complainers and engaging with people who complain. Okay, because once again, complaining is a type of energy, and it ain't gonna help the day go by faster. It ain't gonna help time go by faster. What is gonna help time go by faster is moving out of your heart space and existing from your heart space throughout the day. And that's when I get into this next one, is bring you some good crystals with you to work. Bring your protective crystals, but also bring your heart chakra crystals. Okay, crystals like rose quartz and unakite, beautiful green calcite, crystals like that. But really bring those, make sure you're bringing in those heart chakra crystals, bringing in those grounding crystals, those root chakra crystals, even bringing in those throat chakra crystals. If you are at a job and you got to work with, and you got to do customer service and you got to interact with customers, bring those throat chakra crystals in, because you never know, it'll make a difference. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, listen to your favorite music, listen to affirmations and subliminals, if you have the ability to. If not, just speak them and say them and think them inside of your mind, because the mind is the most powerful thing that you got. All right. What else we got? Plan dates and activities after work. I think I done said this at least 3 times now, but it is so important to have something to look forward to. Okay. So I'm not saying straight out the gate when you get off. If you got the energy, when you get off of work, do you a little something, because throughout the day you can have something where literally, like I said, I'm doing this after work, or I got this to do after work, or I'm hanging out with so and so after work. Because a lot of times when we work, we can find ourselves not even having time for play, and not even having time to, link up with the people that we care about and spend quality time with the people that we care about. So make sure that you are making time for that, and making time for little dates just with you, yourself, and you. Treat yourself with the little money that you got. Get yourself something nice. You know what I'm saying? Go get your I've combined hair and nails, okay? But get your hair done, get your nails done. Go get you a little, go buy you a little fake acrylic set that you can pop on. Some little pop-ons, you know what I'm saying? But just do what you gotta do. Alright? We almost done, y'all. We almost done. I love y'all for staying with me. I love it. And hopefully so far in this video, you have really, gained some information that you see helping you. It is really my intention for everybody who watches this to get at least, I was about to say one, but I feel like you can get at least 3 things out of this list and make it rock. Okay? You don't got to do every single thing. Get you 3 little things out this list. Get you 2 little things. If you don't do any of these things, do 2. Start out with just doing 2 of these things, even 1, and see what happens. Don't just do a one. None of these are one and done. None of these are one and done. Okay? So keep doing it. You keep doing it, and really pay attention and watch what happens and the impact that it makes on your vibration throughout the day. Okay? Another thing, sunbathe on your breaks. It's very ironic because the sun is now no longer on me. I hope y'all enjoyed that in the beginning of the video, but sunbathe on your breaks, okay? The sun is very cleansing. It eliminates toxins in your body, and it also eliminates negative and low vibrations or low vibrational energy in your body. So on your breaks or whenever you have the time, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't really apply to those who have to work outside or work in the sun all day, but if you don't, go outside on your break and soak up that sun, even if it feels a little hot at first. You're not gonna regret it, okay? But make sure you got some deodorant on, right? Okay, because don't nobody want to smell must. All right. Okay, yeah, we almost through. We only got like 2 more left, y'all. After work, if you can, and if you feel like your energy is a little bit low, if you feel tired after work, take you a nap. Okay? Take you a nap. This is one I didn't write down, but meal planning as well. This is something that I gotta get into a little bit more. But meal planning and already having something to eat prepared for you so that you don't have to resort to fast food. Because it's fast food isn't typically life-giving, okay? So if you can and you have the ability and you feel you got the willpower in you to do so, meal plan or already have in mind what it is that you're gonna cook. Don't be wondering what I'm gonna eat when I get home. Already know what you're gonna eat when you get home. Okay. Let me see what else we got. And the last 2. Yeah, the last 2. Don't pay no mind to the time. I'm gonna say it again. Don't pay no mind to the time, okay? Because the more you look at that time, let me tell you something. These clocks that we got and the time that we go by is very westernized. It's very colonized. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors, and before we had clocks and all of these different things, we were aligned with the sun. We went with the sun. We went with the motions of the sun and the moon, you know what I'm saying? And the amount of light that was in the sky, okay? So don't pay too much attention to the time, because the more you look at that time, the slower it might feel, okay? Because you're too attached to what time it is. Let go of the attachment to the time, okay? Detach yourself from time, or at least this Western concept of it. Like I said, one thing that can really make your day go by fast is moving and existing from the heart space. I say it once, I say it twice, I say it 1,000 times, okay? And the last one, look at this big ass bird. The last one on the list, okay? Ask for ancestral/spirit communication throughout the day. This is the top one. This is the biggest one. And I love that I channeled this one last because it is the biggest one. So if you stay here and you watch this video to the end, this is probably the most juiciest portion and part of this whole list. Because when you feel, you hear, and you sense, and you interact and engage with that ancestral and that spirit guide and that angel communication throughout the day, it really makes you feel less alone. And it really makes you know that you are in the right place at the right time, and you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? You are exactly, when you watching this video right now, you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? So, yeah, ask for that ancestral and ask for that spirit communication, because a lot of times you'll notice you'll get answers to some of the questions that you might have been having in your mind. You'll get answers to those questions through conversations with others, through conversations with customers, through angel numbers that you might see throughout the day. Just little things that you might see that are personal between you and spirit. Okay? Pay attention to those things, because you're gonna get these answers throughout the day while you at work. And you know what I'm saying? Once you get home, you got the answer. So now that you can move the way you need to move, because your questions have been answered. When you're seeing these different angel numbers, you're getting the reminders that you need. So pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to things that happen repeatedly. Because 9 times out of 10, at least 8, is communication. It's divine communication. So that is really the video, okay? 30 minutes. I got through this list in 30 minutes. Really for each one, I really just tried to kind of, boom, go a little bit, talk about a little bit about it, boom, talk a little bit about it, boom, talk a little bit about it. So if you would like to, feel free to screenshot this. I don't know how clear it's going to be on y'all end, but feel free to screenshot it, okay? And save that for later to go, read up on later. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed creating it. I enjoyed making it. I was very intentional about it. So if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, feel free to give it a like. Feel free to give it a share to all of your other friends who are in the workforce. No matter what it is that you're doing, regardless, you are clocking in, and your time and your energy is valuable. And this list is the evidence. This list right here is the evidence of how valuable your time is. Because we're no longer mindlessly giving our time to these companies, to these corporate companies. We're no longer mindlessly doing this. Okay? We are decolonizing our minds, bodies, and spirits, both in the workplace and outside of the workplace. Okay? So like I said, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna make sure I drop my little playlist in the description box. Okay? But much love to y'all. So much love to y'all. Peace out. I'll see y'all in the next video. It might be a part 2. Okay? Love y'all.